Hey there, I'm all packed up for my next trip. I'm looking forward to going on it. As you can see, I've got my Air Sling here, and my Air Travel Pack 3. You might notice, part of it's the angle. Let me pick this up. I'm not a little fella. I'm kind of fat. I'm also about 6'3", 1.19 meter, or 1.91 meters for you folk out in Europe. But yet I fit everything I need to in this Air backpack for really an indefinite amount of time. Typically go for 2 to 4 weeks, but I can fit in there longer because of how I pack. And it's got to be strategic because, as you can see, I can't fit a lot of clothes that are going to stay on my body, and I certainly can't pick up extra clothes down in South America. So let's talk about how I make it all work. Okay, so let's break down how I get all the stuff I need into my bag. So the first thing is selection. I don't bring, if I'm gone for 2 weeks, I don't bring 2 weeks worth of clothes. Duh, nobody does. So first thing you think about, at least I do, is colors. My wardrobe is pretty drab. It's pretty much a mix of browns and some greens and grays. They all kind of blend together. My pants are all brown, my shirts are all gray, or a shade of green that is close enough to gray that everything sort of blends and can be mixed and matched together. So I can take any shirt I have and mix it with pretty much any pants I have. No problem. So that makes it easy to form up outfits as I travel. The other big aspect of traveling with trying to fit everything into a bag is you've got to pick good material that is packs well. And so for me, that breaks down into 3 basic groupings of material. One is most of my shirts, underwear, and socks are merino wool. It rolls up good. It does wrinkle a little bit when you roll it up pretty tight, but there's almost irons in every hotel and Airbnb anymore, so you can't iron it out. But it's very lightweight, packs up good. It's antimicrobial, so it doesn't get stinky if you do push the number of days you wish to wear that. So, and that works out really well for me. And besides, I just actually really love the feel of merino wool on my body. It's really comfortable, breathes really well. It's good in varied amounts of weather. If it gets wet from rain, you're still going to stay warm. It's got all those wonderful wool materials. The other aspect of the materials is my pants. Now, I do just have some straight cotton shorts that sometimes I'll throw on my bag, but I never have jeans or heavy wool sweatpants to wear around. I've got very lightweight material. 511 Tactical makes a very nice pants that's lightweight, durable, and great for travel. And then also dress pants work out pretty well too. I love sort of a spandex polyester blend that you can get pretty cheap on Amazon. It looks pretty nice. It packs real light, rolls up really well too. It doesn't wrinkle particularly poorly when it's rolled up. So that keeps materials very light in my bag, and it's something that packs really well. And another aspect of that is I'll pack like a pair of pants and a pair of shorts. Then I'll wear a pair of pants. When I travel, I always wear long pants on the airplane when I'm traveling. So I only actually have to pack 1 pair of pants and then a pair of shorts and a swimsuit, of course, for swimming. And then because the pants are really one of the bigger things you've got to try to roll up and get in there. So I minimize them. I maximize underwear because it's easy and I like to change those. Don't want to gross anyone out there. And socks, that's also easy to pack. So I only really usually have 3 shirts, maybe 2 or 3 t-shirts, and a polo and or dress shirt to wear out. And then the underwear and socks, and then just a couple pair of pants packed in a swimsuit. I also pack up a pair of shorts for lazing around the hotel room. Now, shoes, no, there's no way I'm getting shoes. I got size 13 or 14 depending on the brand. I'm not getting an extra pair of shoes in the bag. I pick a very comfortable pair of shoes that can pull off semi-dressy and that are comfortable to walk around in, and that's what I wear all the time when I travel. I will pack some flip-flops into the bag though, because I find those very comfortable to wear around the hotel or Airbnb. So material, lightweight for packing, choose carefully, choose your colors so you can mix and match. Now, if you're only bringing a few things along on the road with you, that means you're going to have to bring some way to wash those clothes. You can buy it where you're at. I choose to bring it with me because I'll bring a solid bar that's good for doing wool clothing. It works fine on the other clothing too, but you want something good for the wool. Wool washes up really easy. So really every 2 or 3 days in the hotel room, I'm doing laundry with that soap bar that I brought with me. I actually don't bring soap for myself, although you can use the soap bar for yourself. I save that for the laundry and just use whatever's in the hotel for my hair and body. So that saves space. Now, the other thing I do to cram more clothes in to get those pants and all those shirts in the bag is I use compression containers. So they're basically just your standard container. They got a double zipper system, and I'll show you some pictures of some while we talk here, that you can jam all your clothes into one of them, zip it up, and then there's a second zipper that compresses it down to make it even tighter packed. Does make the clothes a little bit more wrinkly, but like I said, you will have an iron in your hotel or Airbnb. You will have to do some ironing, and of course you will have to do laundry, like I said, in these situations. This is how I get all the clothes I need into my bag to keep me going for 2 weeks or a month at a time. The other thing you've got to watch out for when you travel is climate, obviously. Now, I tend to only travel where it's warm because I'm sick of snow. I grew up in Illinois, I lived in Chicago, and I'm done with snow. So I tend to travel where it's warmer, but if you are traveling somewhere, you're going to have to pack clothes for that trip. If you're going across multiple climates, this gets harder. So I try to limit my travel to a specific climate zone, so I don't have to pack multiple climate zones into my bag. That being said, you can have a great amount of variation with simply layering. And I never travel without a medium weight wool long sleeve sweater that I keep handy at all times, because you never know when you're gonna get trapped in some cold weather. And quite frankly, the planes can be cold at night when you're trying to sleep in there. I also always travel. I don't know if you remember the backpack I was wearing. It had a little bag off the side. That's a rain jacket. So I always have a rain jacket with me. I always carry a pair of gloves, and I always carry a wool bunter with me to make up a hat or make up a scarf if I need to. So that's good enough down into the 40s at least, Fahrenheit. And of course the shorts and the t-shirts, you go up to the higher temperature. So it's a pretty good temperature range. I would not do well if I'm hitting snow and sub-zero temperatures with the things I typically carry. And I just don't go to those environments with this carry-out. I don't want to anyways. I'm not a skier and I don't want to go in the snow and the cold. So that's what I do to pack up a bag with enough clothes to fit this old fat body for 2 to 4 weeks. I'll give you some links and places that I shop at that have clothes for bigger fellas, and they work real well for me. Hope you find this interesting.